everybody. If this is your first time watching the video, I'm Miss Terry and I am doing a 52-week cupcake recipe challenge. Today my lovely daughter Michelle is here with me. Say hi, Michelle.
Hi, Michelle.
Very good. Today we are making the red hot cupcake. This was my sister Kathy's idea. When she first told me about the idea, I thought, red hots, ew. But I have to tell you, I created the recipe, made it, ate one, they're good. So we're gonna get started in mixing in our ingredients. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we are going to put in our wet ingredients in here. And hon, can you get me a bowl? Because I forgot to get a bowl and fork for the dry ingredients. Thank you. The next we're going to put it in a teaspoon and a half of vanilla extract. And that was 2 large eggs if I didn't say that. I have a tablespoon of that Fireball whiskey. Where is that bottle? Shell, could you go get that bottle? If you've never had Fireball whiskey, this is good. We are putting in a half a cup of olive oil. We are putting in a half a cup of buttermilk. Now this is all our wet ingredients here. So we are going to go ahead and get started and get those all mixed up real quick. I think we had too much Fireball and I wasn't as prepared today. Thanks, son. Alright, let's get this going. So Michelle is here today with us because she's going to show us how to make the tops of our cupcakes real fancy. She decorates cakes for a living and she knows how to use all those fancy tips and things to make the cupcakes real pretty. Alright, so next I am mixing a cup and a half of flour. Now I used a 5.5 ounce bag of Red Hots and I had a hard time finding them. So we ended up going to the dollar store and the dollar store was packed with them. So that was awesome. So I took the Red Hots and I put them in my Ninja and I ground them up, and I have to tell you, I ground it up and it looks just like sugar. So they really ground it up nicely. So I'm using the Red Hots in place of most of my sugar. So the 5.5 ounce bag actually gave me 3/4 cup of the Red Hot powder here. So I just had to add a 1/4 cup of sugar to that. So I'm mixing those ingredients together here. And I have a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. So we're just going to mix our dry ingredients up all there real quick so they get all incorporated. The smell of the Red Hots, I tell you, smell good. Alright, we've got them all mixed up, so we're going to go ahead and add that all at one time into our wet ingredients here. And this does turn out to be a pink cupcake, but it's cute. Alright. Start mixing it slow. Thank you. Really smells good. Now we're actually going to turn this cupcake into an adult cupcake and a child's cupcake. We put the Fireball in the batter because when it's cooking, the alcohol will actually cook out, but yet you still have the cinnamon flavor of the Fireball. And then when we decorate the cake, we're going to show you how to turn it into an adult cupcake and a child's cupcake. So that way everybody can join in the party. Alright, let me scoop some of my flour away. Okay. give it one real quick. I got my gadgets here. Okay, so my lovely husband is going to he's going to wash for us again today, so we can use this for our icing. Thanks, babe. Smells good. All right, I'm just going to pour this in here. And you know what? I'm going to pour this in here. You guys have seen me put the batter in the cupcakes before. Secret is 2 papers so you don't get that crusty bottom.
No crusty bottom.
So to save time, so Michelle can show us how to do the lovely decorating and stuff like that, I'll skip that step. We pre-baked a few cupcakes already, so we have some ready to decorate. But before we start decorating, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make the icing. Okay, babe. Can you brush this one? Thanks, honey. I'm not going to fill those today. Okay, so we're just going to set this aside and we'll fill them later. Alright, so now to make the icing, we need our tool bag. Come on. He wasn't prepared for this, but that's okay. So Michelle's going to teach us how to make how many different flowers? 3. Nice. Nice. So for this recipe, we're actually doing just like since the cupcake itself is pink, we're just going to do a plain white buttercream, and then we're going to decorate the tops with like the red hots themselves, and then sprinkle with a little of the red hot powder just to give the icing some color. Okay. But see how pink they turned out? Thank you, ma'am. So, while I put this together and start icing, do you want to take off our second papers for us? That would be great. Thank you. Now for our icing, I use a cup of butter. So my dog Harley, I know you guys have seen him on camera before. He's in the kitchen crying. I think he likes the smell of the red hots too. Okay, so we're just going to kind of give the butter a little whip there. And we are going to use 2.5 cups of the powdered sugar. So I'm just going to add half right now because this is really fluffy. Just going to beat it slow. I'm brave, I'm not using my guard right now. Alright, so now I'm going to put in the rest of my powdered sugar here and get us all mixed up. There we go. I have so many helpers today. So tomorrow we're having a cookout here with the family. So they're all coming over, so that's why we're kind of filming. Today is Friday, and rather than it being on a Sunday when we normally film, but when you see it, it's going to be Sunday. So we're having a cookout here tomorrow, and Sister Kathy's coming so she can take these cupcakes home because it was her idea to have them. that's whipped up really nice. So now I'm gonna add a teaspoon and a half of vanilla extract to the icing. I wait until my powdered sugar and butter's all mixed up before I add it to the icing. I've added it all at one time before, and then the vanilla sort of stuck to the not brown sugar, but it did turn the powdered sugar brown, and it sort of made it look like it had like brown chunks in it. So I make sure that I mix those up. So that's just a little tip there for you. So this is good. Our icing is done. So this is just a plain, basic buttercream type icing, if you will. Very yummy. So now we are going to start decorating some cupcakes. Yay! So what are you going to do first? You have to stand closer to me so that they can see you.
We can do a daisy style cupcake.
Daisy cupcake.
What
Nice.
kind of tip do you have on there? For
So
Rose tip.
So she's calling this a rose tip. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take pictures of all the tips that we use, and I'm going to post those on the website for this recipe too, so you'll be able to see it and you'll know it. So you're taking it and you're doing like a half moon, it looks like, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So show everybody, hold that up to the camera so they can kind of see the shape. So it's like a half-inch half moon.
Yes, and you start going around the outside edge.
And you're holding the fat of the tip to the center of the cupcake. Yes. Nice.
Because you want the outside of your leaves, your petals, to be nice and thin and dainty looking.
Nice. Oh, it's cute already. Nice job. Okay. That is cute.
Nice pretty flower.
Cute. So with this, we can turn this into an adult cupcake, or you know what? Let's make our designs and then we'll turn them into the nice surprises. That'll be fun.
And then this one, you can just use a regular star tip and just kind of
cute.
Do a swirl on the outside.
So we all have to practice this, all right?
And then bring your swirls into the center.
It's cute. It's like a cluster of flowers or something. How cute.
Put little red hots in there.
So that's a nice little red hot. Cute.
And then you can do your standard with the large star tip.
Nice. And what are you doing? Oh, that's prettier than mine.
This is just your regular swirl. You start around the outside and you bring it up to the center.
All right, no more round tip swirls for me. I like that one. All right, so let's turn some of these into, do you have any other ideas that you can do with the other tips though?
With the rose tip, you can actually do the rose on the top.
Oh, so that's a dot, so.
Yep, you do a dollop and then you do a thin.
Twist.
Just a thin circle on top.
Nice.
And then you build up your rose.
So those are the same like half moons that you did on this cupcake.
Yes.
But it's just kind of standing up.
Well, in this one, you're starting in the center and working your way out.
Oh, that's cute.
And you overlap your petals.
So do it really slow so they can see you one time. So you're overlapping the petals.
And as you move farther out to the edge, you want to start to angle your rose tip straight out towards you so you get the shape of the flower moving down.
Cute! Nice. Nice job. Nice job. Love it. So we're going to get more tips and we're going to learn how to do more of these designs and different designs too. But nice start. Thank you. Yay. All right. So for the party, we're having children here. We're having adults here. It's going to be an all-day cookout. We're going to have fun. So So for the children's cupcakes, we are actually taking the Red Hots and we're placing them on top, just like in the center. And that is an edible child's cupcake. For the adult cupcakes, we have, sorry babe, we have Fireball. I bought these. Do we have any of the other syringes left? Or did you fill them all?
No, here's one.
Oh, here's one. Okay. So we bought these little syringes, and these were made by Watkins. I got these at AC Moore's. They're little, like syringes almost, but they're meant to go on top of a cupcake. So basically, you have your liquid in a glass, and you squeeze the syringe, because it already has a little hole in the bottom for you, but you just squeeze it closed and put it in the liquid, and then the liquid sort of sucks up in the glass. That's really cute. You did a really nice job. So the liquid sort of sucks up into the tube itself, and it doesn't drip because the hole is so tiny. So after you have it filled, you just stuff it inside the cupcake like that, and it doesn't run out. So when the adult goes to eat the cupcake, they can either squirt it in to the cupcake, which I wouldn't do because it'd be a soggy cupcake, or you can take it out, squirt it in your mouth if that's hot. But yeah, excuse me, it is warm, but it's very good. And yum, the icing and everything's good. But have a party, have fun. Cupcakes are meant to be fun. Thank you guys, and my lovely daughter Michelle, thank her for being on this video with us today. Again, this is my sister Kathy's idea. I first heard it, didn't like it, but this is an awesome party cupcake. So thanks again. This is cupcake number 4. It is going into the box, and we have 48 to go. Thanks guys. Bye.